Hey, Manny Apollonio, certified financial planner and financial life coach. Guess what? Last month, I received my certification from Coactive Coaching. Essentially, I've completed my coaching program, so I am certified. I mean, come on, that's so fun. I have what is called a CPCC. That stands for No, it doesn't. That stands for Certified Coactive. That stands for Certified Professional Coactive Coach. It only took me 4 tries to get it right. I want to talk to you about what I learned and what it means to be a coactive coach, at least the way I see it. Just 5 things that I learned while in this process. So let me give you a little bit of background. So while it was like a 6-month-long journey, I started back in October and we met weekly with folks from all over the world. I just realized that I have this computer here and I need to move it because it's loud. Okay, sorry about that. I am working on editing another video, so that is in the background doing whatever it does in Final Cut Pro, like rendering or something. Okay, that is more information than you needed. So, going back to coaching. I had to do like 100 hours of like real life coaching with real life paying clients. I had a requirement to maintain coaching relationships throughout like the 6 months that I was in the program. I got coached by another coach. I had someone that was watching recorded videos of me coaching my clients. Of course, the clients assigned the disclosures and authorizations that allowed me to share this information with them. It was anonymized. That was like crazy because we did it on Zoom, right? So I would submit a clip of my conversation with this client to my coach and she would then watch it for the 20 minutes and then we would come back and talk about it, and I got feedback about what I did well, what I could improve on, what needs to be thought of, or what I should be thinking about when I'm coaching. And it was very enlightening. And a friend of mine that's already done this program was like, send them your worst video. Like, don't be proud, just send your worst video. I really loved that advice because I got the most out of it. So I don't know, there's a little lesson in there somewhere, right? Like, you grow from your experiences, and if I'm only choosing to share the very best of what am able to do with the person that's supposed to be there to like help coach me to become even better, then they don't really get an opportunity to do their job, right? So that was one key takeaway. Be vulnerable. I was so vulnerable in that class, and I told them like, hey, at certain points I'm like, I'm having a hard time here. There's a lot going on. Like, I've got a full-time job. You want me to do these 100 hours and I'm taking this class. Woe is me. I feel very fortunate to have had the opportunity to do this, but it at times was a lot. The course load, it felt like I was in like a master's level program. What else? Key takeaway. The 100-hour requirement, you have like more time than I actually used to get up to that 100 hours. Like, I gave myself a personal goal of saying like, okay, when the course ends in 6 months, ideally you'll have completed your 100 hours so that you can sit for the exam right after the course ends. And I was maybe like a month shy from that, right? So after I finished the course, I was ready to sit for the exam like a month later. That 100 hours was critical because I was able to like take what I learned in the classroom and like really use it in real life in my coaching sessions. And like any skill, really, you get better at it the more you practice, and I feel like I got better at coaching. Like in this time I had to learn how to like market myself as a coach. So being able to like speak intelligently about the difference of like what a coach does versus a therapist versus someone who does strictly financial planning, like I had to become really articulate in defining what the differences were for me so that I could be better at communicating like the value proposition of what I'm offering. What else? During the same time, like I started producing these videos, this is a whole nother skill, but it's taught me to become like more vulnerable, I guess, in front of the camera and put aside any like those doubts that I have about myself and about the value of putting these videos out there. Like, I've had to put that to the side. I would say the process of like adding the skill of becoming a coach has really broadened like kind of my whole approach to financial planning. I had an idea of what I was going to do with this like certification when I got it, and I'm kind of still in this place of like allowing the universe to kind of reveal to me like how this new skill is going to be applied. Obviously, I've found ways to use it with my existing clients and new clients, but I think more shall be revealed, honestly. Like I have this new skill in my toolbox, and I think it's just gonna keep reaping many, many rewards. If you are considering becoming a coach, I highly recommend that you look at Coactive as your training institute. They're like the standard that you definitely want to have. Key takeaways or differences between coaching and consulting, or my work as strictly a financial planner, is that consultant, like I'm brought in to have all of the answers. And in coaching, it's like the opposite. You go in and you assume that the client knows best about what it is that they need to do in their lives to be fulfilled, and my job really is to help them remain curious and open to new perspectives. And it was a change to go from like, I always have the answers, or I can find you the answer, to going to this place of like, I'm not sure what the answer is. What do you think the answer is? Where do you think we need to go from here? What's important to you? I'm always asking a lot of open-ended questions, and I don't think I realized how in the past I often asked a lot of leading questions and a lot of like yes, no questions, and it probably helped. But it probably helps even more now that I'm able to like create a space for my clients to just explore and be open and articulate in their own words what's going on for them. Anyway, that was just like my quick update. I guess I just wanted to share that news with you, and I'm so excited that I get to use this new skill. I'll talk to you next time. See you later.